everybody. Thanks for checking out video 2 of Inktober with the Power Rangers. It's been a little bit since the last time, but thank you for sticking around. We're going to be doing a full blitz until Halloween to get the rest of the cast all done. So please check out today's video with the Yellow Ranger.
Right off the bat, I have already drawn the piece. I wanted to save you guys some time because this is Inktober. You guys want to watch me ink. So I did that on some spare time just so I can get this thing going and get right down to the nitty gritty. So right now I'm taking my Micron 3 pen, which is a flat, thick pen, just to do the outline and the line weight for a lot of the parts over here. I usually try to go the part that gets the least amount of light gets the thicker and darker line. Right there on the top of the helmet, you saw that I did with a lighter pen. That's because it's on the top, the light's coming from the top, so the helmet would get the most light, just so you can have it's a process that helps colorists kind of figure out where to put shade when they're coloring, but also it helps in black and white drawings to know where the light's coming from and how to make it, how the audience can make it look like how it's in a space. So right there, now I'm just doing some detail work. I have a light source coming from the top, like I said, but also have a bounce light coming from behind. So you can see around the rib cage there is a little bit of some shade there. I'll explain that a little bit more. Just doing some detailing onto the helmet and now onto her belt. The belt buckle is a little bit difficult on this one, but I think I was able to make it work. Put some detailing on her holster, a little blaster that they have. Always look really cool. Just going through, just putting some more details. It's with a lighter pen. Yeah, so there you go. So I just use that number 2. Now I'm going with, I think, in number 8. Using the ruler just to get the lines proper. So yeah, so you can see I'm going to put a little bit of a thicker line right there, just to give it some shadow and some depth. You know, if you've watched me draw for any period of time, I like to bounce around and play around with different elements and wherever I'm feeling it. Don't usually like to stick to one area and move on. I like to jump around. Like even with the Micron pens, it's a little bit easier. With the quill pens, it's different just because the ink is wetter for longer. So I have to be careful on where I go. Guys, this is a rare thing that you see me erase my pencils, my sketches. Usually I like to cut that out, but hey, why not show it? Right now I'm just doing some detailing just to give the figure more depth, because it looks very, very light at the front. I'm just going to do some detailing around the helmet. This comes in handy with some reference, because you know some of the stuff doesn't actually exist in real life. The way these shapes and these deep blacks actually get made. So usually my go-tos are like Magneto for helmets, like Jim Lee or Mark Silvestri, guys like that. So I try to get some ideas on how they create their shine on like helmets and on harder surfaces, reflective surfaces like that. Working on the visor. Some more detailing on the shoulder, because that's one of the areas that I said that have the main light is coming from the top, and then there's a bounce light coming from the back. So you can see around, like I said, around the rib cage and the side, and then especially on the left arm, you can see there's that big, like black little thing coming off the top of it. I didn't do anything on her, what is it? Right arm, yes, her right arm, just because it's going to be in shadow at that angle. Give it kind of a neater look to it, but on her left one you can see that there's the big block, just to give it some depth, and so make it look a little bit different. So I'm nearing the end here, so now I'm just trying to see what else needs it, and I'm thinking right around underneath the armpit and in the rib cage, Needs a little bit more of a, needing a little more shadow just to give it, yeah, just some life. It just looks very plain and lifeless without it. Just get a little more detail. So yeah, so as you add the black, it looks a lot better.
And she's all done. Take a look at that. I can zoom it all in. You can take a look at the whole thing. She's all finished. This will be available for sale very soon on my website at radpencils.com. So if you want to get a hold of this one, just go to the website and reserve it for yourself. I got a couple more going. Again, Halloween is when I do the last Power Ranger, so be sure to check it out on Saturday. And then we'll start doing some new videos coming up. So again, radpencils.com. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more drawing videos. And we'll see you at the next one.